This is my review on the Biktrix Monte Capro Ultra. Here we go. Monte Capro in Italian stands for mountain goat. And this bike acts like a mountain goat. It can climb about anything. So very appropriately named. Love the name. Absolutely love the style of this carbon fiber frame. It's carbon fiber even in the rear triangle all the way up. Without the battery, which tucks in right here, it is removable via a key. The bike weighs about 55 pounds, which comes in at a great metric because a lot of bike racks for your car that are hitch mounted can carry bikes up to 60 pounds each. So this fits right into there. It does have a 51-inch wheelbase, so slightly wider due to the fat tires on here. And these are Maxxis Minion 26-inch by 4.8-inch fat tires. They are beefy. These things get great traction. You can take them maximum of 20 psi if you're riding on the roads. If you're riding on trails and need some extra grip, you can drop these down to 8 psi to get a wider traction footprint. Great tires, love them. They do make a bit of road noise, especially when you get going 20-30 miles an hour, so the neighbors will hear you coming down the street. But they're really sleek, and depending on the color of the Monte Capro you get, they have kind of a matching exposed tire bits here on the inside of the tire, which is cool. I don't know the technical term for that, but it's kind of cool. Gives it a little more pop of color. Here we have our 11-speed SRAM shifter derailleur cassette. So good quality components on this. And with the 11 gears, you can even ride this on pedal assist 0 or with no power or battery, and get a nice good workout. But it's not hard to pedal without power, being that the frame is so light and you have so many gears. You're able to ride it like a normal bike, which I absolutely love about this thing. And when you're going up those steep hills, or you just want to fly down the streets, the Bafang M620 motor here will give you 1,000 watts of continuous power, and you can get up to 1,500 watts peak power in sport mode when you really need it, such as if you need to climb up a really steep hill, something like that. You can get up to 1,500 watts, so plenty of power in this motor. It's not too loud at all. You do hear it going when it's moving, but by no means is it overly loud. Move up front here. One of the upgrade options for the Monte Capro Ultra is the Wren inverted suspension fork. I did upgrade to that. It is a pretty hefty upgrade at around $770, I believe. But they're very nice forks, and they come with bash guards, some carbon fiber bash guards on here. So you can see sticks and brush and stuff will protect it, as this is kind of the exposed part of the shock that you want to try and keep clean from debris, dust, scratches, whatnot. You have your adjustment down here for it. Up top you have your lockouts. So flip it over and it's locked out. Open it all the way up. On the other side, it's hard to see, you can take that cap off and you have your air valve in there. So you can adjust the air pressure that goes in there. Up here, we have the Tektro Dorado quad hydraulic disc brakes. These things are amazing. Compared to other bikes I've had, they have disc brakes that just work on the cable. The quad piston ones can stop on a dime and lock the wheels up, which is both great for trail riding and street riding. If a car pulls out in front of you, you need to stop quick. You need to have good braking power, so these brakes are fantastic. We have the Bafang LCD screen, not turned on right now. Sorry, my bike's kind of in the bushes to hold it up here. There's no kickstand on these because they're carbon fiber frames. Kickstand would put too much pressure on the carbon fiber in one spot and could break the frame. So no kickstands, but that's all right because they usually get in the way when you're mountain biking with rocks and stuff. Here's your main controller for the power on, your information. There is no headlight available for built-in wired in on this, so that doesn't do anything. And then your pedal assist up-down modes. So the brakes on this thing are awesome. Shocks on this thing are awesome. The RockShox Deluxe Select Plus shock for the rear shock is really nice. You have your cap for your air. You do need to buy a shock air pump, as regular bike tire air pumps will not work with these. They need a high pressure pump. As you can see, this goes up to 325 max PSI. So you basically fill the air to 1 PSI per 1 pound body weight. So I weigh 143, so I put 143 PSI into this. You have your lockout switch and rebound switch and your dampening adjuster there. Let's see what else. I did upgrade the seat post to a red shift seat post, the shock absorbing seat post, so I have front suspension, rear suspension, and seat suspension. This thing rides like butter. Absolutely love this bike. And I'm gonna have another video from my GoPro that I have hooked up right now of the bike ride, if you want to see it in action. What else on this bike? It's just fantastic. Not too heavy, super powerful, very comfortable to ride. I feel very in control with this bike compared to some other e-bikes I've ridden. And it's just fantastic. I also did upgrade the rear hub in here to the Ren Star hub over the hub that comes on the Monte Capro, as the Star hub is designed for higher torque. It disperses the torque across that's coming through it across, I think, 24 or 26 different points versus 4 different points that a standard cassette has. And with up to 1500 watt motor, I have seen some people that have shredded the cheaper cassettes the cheaper hubs, rear hubs on these, as the torque pulls it so hard it just snaps. So also probably good upgrade, probably worth the money for longevity and reliability. So if you have any questions on the bike, hit me up. But absolutely an amazing e-bike, my most favorite e-bike I've ever ridden. So much power, so much fun, so much adventure with this thing. Highly recommend it.